I promised you to guide through a sequence of small steps how to move into action from meditation. Now, view, meditation, action. They make a whole. They belong together. To start, we make it clear again what is the view that is a no view. And I invite you to relax again, to open up as vast as the sky. The sky serves us as an example of not being able to find a center and not being able to find limits. So mind means being aware. Being aware without center and without limits. And let us allow for a blinking of the eyes, closing the eyes, opening the eyes, without having the basic awareness change. We close the eyes. Let the mind be just as open, sky-like, without center. And then as you open, let it be the same. Try it until you feel just as relaxed when you close the eyes and when you open the eyes. And then let the eyes move a little bit. Staying open while looking to the right side. And we're looking to the left side. Looking at something, focusing on an object for a while, and then relaxing the focus. Now let's do this with a warm awareness. With a warm heart. And you can stimulate this by the simple thought of, may all be happy. May we all be happy. Be free. When I look at the tree, may the tree grow well. May you be happy. And then relaxing that again. not insisting on wanting someone to be happy. A spacious, warm heart, being aware. Then move a part of the body, remaining just as open and centerless as before. Allow for the movement. When I look into my mind, showing you the movement, I notice that there is more than just movement happening. There's a quality of gentleness. It's the idea of the movement together with the gentleness. Spacious, gentle, aware. We don't lose our awareness as we start moving. We can move also the hand, finger, some part of the body. I'm just lifting my hand so that you can see it, but you can do it wherever you like. You can move a toe. Let the toe move. Let the finger move. And remain in that open, flexible, gentle state. Warm. You can do very complex movements. You can do Tai Chi exercises, yoga. You can also drive a car. You can walk, putting the right foot down, changing the weight, putting the left foot down. And always remembering warm, open, gentle, interdependent. This means in exchange with everything. So actually I can talk. It's possible to talk without losing that spacious, warm, centerless way of being. And when you do that, then you feel that your action has become meditation. Action has become the practice of open, receptive awareness, and then responsive. This means answering to the needs of the situation. And you can do things. And you will let the flow happen. Being the flow as we are moving into action. And then there's no stress. We just allow it to happen. We stay in that warm, open, non-fixating atmosphere of being. It's like a taste, it's like an atmosphere. Yes, a marvelous, mysterious sense of freedom in all of that. And then you will have to learn to let go of all control and allow for quick movement so that you can jump about. And it is just jumping, and there is no sense of self. You know, it's like, no, this practicing this awareness does not depend on slowing down. Why we slow down is though that we don't lose it so quickly, but we can't control it. So somehow we have to abandon ourselves. We have to abandon all this fixed idea of I have to be aware. Even that we have to abandon in the action. Just being, just what happens. And why is this safe? Because the warm heart is there, this warm, open awareness. There's no clinging to self, so there's no danger to enter selfish ways of behavior and ego-centered emotions and all this what destroys the world. There's no danger there, because there's this open, receptive, natural way of being that is our basic nature. Now I have done in a Zeitraffer, how do you say, in a time condensed way, I have showed you how to move very quickly from open, receptive, a little bit passive state of meditation. First, using the eyes, closing, opening, looking, and then moving, and we will use the other senses, and we will go into more and more activity, and we will go back to simple non-acting meditation, and then we will move into meditative action, and we will move back into non-action, simple meditation, and then we will discover that the action is actually the non-action. We'll go like this. We include gradually all forms of activity.
You want to know what I think about it?
Yes.
Yes, I mean, you said it all very, very, very beautifully. Okay, a few more words. View, meditation, action is a very, very beautiful way to synthesize, to condense the whole approach, the whole path. So, view is this groundless ground, this basic, rich, ungraspable middle that we have been trying to describe with the imperfect words that we are trying to convey. This state where we are becoming the change without any resistance, without any manipulation. And the very fact that this is the ground of our being, that this is actually who we really are, this is what we call view. It is the truth. It is the actual, we could call it reality, but this is a solidifying term. Yeah? It's a reality that cannot be found as solid. So, but this is what we call view, the fact that it is like this. What we call meditation is to recognize that it is like this. Whenever you have one moment of recognition that there is no such a thing as any reference point, that all reference points are artificial, then this is called meditation. Yeah? This is the practice of meditation, is to recognize again and again the presence of the truth of change. Yeah? And activity is true action. True activity is whatever we do, we say, even whatever we think, from there, from this recognition, from within this recognition. No matter what we do then, if it is like an outer action, a physical action, if these are the action of words, communication, or if it's the action of even like thinking something, writing a book, or all of this, if this is done within the view, within the recognition of the view, then we call this true action. Or we could even say free action, an action which is totally in accordance with things as they are, without any mistake, without any illusion. So, to train in that, we have our unmoving meditation or silent meditation sessions where we are trying to recognize the view, yeah, to see the presence, to see things as they are. And then whatever action, whatever activity we have, also same, can also be an opportunity for recognition. When recognition takes place, whatever we do will be actually right action, will be an action which is in accordance with awakening. Yeah? And these nice first steps that Tilman was guiding us through, these very simple movements, yeah, they are I think it makes it very easy for us to recognize in a very, very direct way this dimension. So, for example, you are taking movement of the hand, yes? Such a simple thing. We do this all the time. Your hand or hands, like we have so many ideas connected with these hands, starting with right and left, which sounds a little bit like right and wrong for some people. So many ideas, so many concepts, and yet if you just see how many things can be done, how many different things, peaceful things, giving the hand, caressing, wrathful things, making a fist, aggressive things, everything, this hand can become anything, can become the support of any communication, any message, the symbol of anything. It's actually free from an absolute meaning of just something useful that we use to put the food within our mouths. It is, you can say, a mystery. You are using this word, yeah? It's a little bit new age word, we try to avoid these words, but actually, if you start to look again at your hand, this movement of the hand, it's like totally, it starts to lose its sense, it starts to lose its fixed meaning. It can become anything. It is like proteiform, you know? Protei, this God we could transform into anything, yeah? So actually anything is like that. It can transform into anything depending on how we experience it. And this shows that it has no ultimate fixed reality. This is the view. The hand can be anything. To recognize that this is not just something that we use to shake, to say hello to people, or that this is anything. This is recognizing the view. Look, for example, in our Mahamudra Vajrayana tradition, we do what we call mudras, like symbolic gestures. So, for example, this one, like taking within your hands the most beautiful offering. It's a gesture of offering. It's a gesture of boundless generosity. You do like this. You do like this, and then you offer. So suddenly these hands, they become the support of boundless generosity, boundless love. It's a message so mind-blowing suddenly. Yeah? So the whole ordinariness of the hand dissolves, the whole habit, we rediscover it. It recovers its strangeness, its richness, yeah, its potential of being anything. So this is the practice of meditation. We recognize that again and again. Yeah? Anything we can do with just one hand or two hands. Also, like the butterfly mudra or so many others. Yes. And then you feel that rainbow butterflies like fill up the whole world and just like offering the spring everywhere. Yeah, this is good for you, eh? This one. She likes butterfly. So this is like rediscovering everything. So we rediscover the body, we rediscover gestures, we rediscover making a step, walking. It's like everything is like if you are just born. You are just born. You rediscover. You don't know. You find your way back into the unknown of whatever is there. And you use anything as the support for this discovery. So then what we call view, meditation, action is actually one thing. There's no difference. The fact that this is undescribable, to recognize that fact and to move with that fact, this is just the same thing. Yes, it's one thing. View, meditation, and action are inseparable. And so this is like one of the key instructions in this Mahamudra tradition. It's like this capacity to go back to this very unpredictable dimension of everything. Everything can become fresh. The freshness is a very, very important word. This is what we mean by freshness. Yeah? And this happens on and on, again and again. The practice of meditation is just to experience this many times. Until actually, and from that experiencing things like that, then qualities naturally unfold. The qualities of the mind naturally unfold and develop. Deep confidence, fearlessness, gratitude, love, compassion, this warmth, this gentleness is always there. The moment that you rediscover this is automatically there. Yeah? So, of course, there would be so much more to say, but this is like an overview. I can keep other mudras for later. So much for today.